What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Amazing King, coming to you live and in color, bringing you that oh so amazing touch. I'm going to welcome you back to another episode of the Get Ready For It podcast. Listen, we got a lot to talk about. We got two special guests in the building. But before we get into it, I want to introduce you to my special co-host for today's episode. My girl, Jelly, is back in the building by popular demand. What's up, Jelly?
What's up? What's up?
Jelly, thank you so much for coming back on it. I think you have been on the damn podcast like at least 6 times this season, and we definitely appreciate you for coming out, showing out, and just doing the damn thing.
No problem. It's always a good time.
So I want to go ahead and introduce you guys to my two amazing special guests in the building. We're going to start off with the new face in the building, my boy, Malcolm. Sir. Malcolm, what's up, my boy?
How you doing? Chilling, man.
Thank you so much for joining us on the episode of the Get Ready For It podcast. Are you ready to talk about yourself in your life?
Yo, I'm ready, you know. This is cool, man. This is cool. Yeah, I love it.
And then our second guest is going to be Jude.
There you go.
Yeah. Jude, my boy Jude. See, listen, he has already been here. I think he was on season 2 of the Get Ready For It podcast.
I was looking at the emails. That was like 2 years.
2 years ago. Back
2 years
by
ago.
popular demand. A lot has changed, so we're going to definitely get into it. So, but I want to first start off with the heavyweight champion of the motherfucking world, Malcolm. Since this is your first time in the building, we do something we call the shit people say on Facebook, but we gonna call it the Malcolm Peak Edition. Okay, It's not too bad. It's only like 4 things here, so I'm going to give you a date and a statement you made, and I just want you to explain what that meant or how does it apply to you now, and go from there.
A statement I made?
Yes, a statement. This is from your.
How you know?
Huh? I have you on Facebook.
Oh, bomba clap.
Right.
All right, man, ready? You know.
May the 18th.
Okay.
on a rainy day.
Yes, sir.
2017.
2017.
You stated best fighters are the ones who ain't trying to hurt no one. Go ahead and explain what that means.
Oh, okay. So, what I meant by that is he that controls your anger controls you. You feel me? If you I don't really know. Say that again. I said the best fighters are the ones that
the best fighters are the ones who ain't trying to hurt no one.
Okay, so I guess what I meant by that is like, you know, when it comes to sparring and you're sparring with like an opponent and you're trying to learn something, you know, you're gonna learn a lot more from, you know what I'm saying, touch shots and just placing your shots instead of every sparring session you go in trying to kill somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying, you're not really learning like that. You know, you black out and you just swinging, bum, bum, bum. And he that controls your anger controls you. So, like being a boxer, and I'm not really I'm more of like a Floyd. Like, I'm a smart boxer. I don't like getting hit. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'm going to talk while I'm in there. I'm going to mess with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get you upset. You know what I'm saying? To really to lose it. You know, and then I'm still calm laughing, and I'm able to still see what's going on and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know about it all depends. Like, you know, you want to hurt people in boxing, like, at least if it's a real fight. If you're sparring, I guess I probably meant by like a sparring scenario. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're sparring and you're trying to learn, you know, that you learn a lot more that way. You know, that makes sense.
So on a hot summer day of September the 3rd, 2019, you said, "What's on my mind? Who wins in a fight against Goku or Superman?" This is the statement that you made.
Oh, yes, sir.
And I just want to see, what is your opinion now?
I still think Goku gonna beat Superman. He gonna bust him. But I didn't know like that debate was way bigger. Like, I thought it was obvious, like Goku finna bust Superman, but like it's a whole thing.
Like, bust? Like, you think he gonna beat him with ease?
Like, bro, I didn't know Superman is like killing planets. Like, he destroy a whole planet by blinking and shit. So I'm like, wait, hold on, like.
Goku need like 3 minutes to power back up. What you talking about, my guy?
Exactly. See, that's the debate. In my head, I'm like, Goku is Goku.
Right.
Goku finna run through Superman.
You know how long it takes him to do a spirit bomb?
Bro, you feel me?
I'm just saying. By then, Superman would have laid his ass out.
You feel me? I didn't know. I'm biased. I'm gonna pick Goku, but I didn't know. Like, it was like, damn, it was even competition. Like, I'm thinking in my head, like, yo, it's Goku, nigga. It's Goku.
Jill, I'm gonna ask you. I don't know if you know about Superman and Goku. What is it?
I'm not sure, and I'm thinking that's some Dragon Ball Z type shit, right?
Right. You know who Superman is?
Yes, I know who Superman is.
Right, go ahead. Just throw out a name. Which one you think gonna win?
I'm gonna have to go with Superman because I know more about him than.
Okay, yeah, I feel that. She just in Dragon Ball Z.
You already know my answer. sir.
Go ahead, give me
Rock Lee. I'm just playing.
Let's not do this here, sir. Not today. Not on this day.
No, we're gonna do it. Yeah. No, but I think if Goku could master Ultra Instinct,
Okay.
he could be Superman.
See, I think by the time he tried to do all that shit, that Superman would have had his ass in a headlock on the floor, dead somewhere. But okay, I see where you coming from.
Goku's an adjuster though. Like he gonna adjust. You just not gonna just bust him. Like something gonna happen. He might just go there faster. Because if the opponent goes up to here, he gonna go up to there too.
Yeah. Plus, as a Saiyan,
you know what I'm saying? Because like he always had first time he turned Super Saiyan, first time he went Ultra Instinct. Like he had to go there for the level of competition.
True. So now
you fighting Superman. Superman probably got a cap. Okay, that's all I got. Goku don't know his limits.
Goku can beat him. All Goku needs is to go to get some kryptonite, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
So on a cold October night.
Wait, you didn't tell me who you thought.
I said Superman. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel.
That's real. That's real. It's a good argument. Like I said, I didn't know it was that great of an argument. Like, I thought Goku is just Goku.
It gets deep.
So on a cold October night, October the 11th, 2017, this is the last one. You stated, be a king in your mind, but put in work like a servant.
Oh,
what does that mean?
I like that.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. Like too much. Like, all right. So often, I feel like people would they'll work hard to get to where they need to be, and once they get there, it's just everything kind of go out the window. Like then I kind of feel like, okay, now I feel like personally, once you become the king, that's when the hard work is really coming. Because like once I won like my first Golden Gloves and stuff like that, it's like, no, I'm not relaxing. Now everybody want me. Everybody trying to take my head off. So it's like I still got to put in that work. Like I'm broke. Like Floyd Mayweather. That's why I love Floyd. Floyd got all this money, but you see that nigga still running, still putting in that work, and that's what you can't forget how you got there once you get there. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like once you get to that king status, like I feel like damn, now it's really time to work. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, then it's just and a lot of people do that. They get to that, I'm here, so all my workers. I'm the type of dude, I'll be at the top and I'll be in the field with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. I love it.
Okay.
And get too comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah. You got there's always a little nigga that's ready to take your spot quick.
Now, Malcolm, you've been putting in a lot of work your whole life, but I want to start back, and it's something that I've noticed throughout your whole entire life is if you check your social media, you can see that you have a really big bond with your family.
Oh yeah.
And one of the things that I've noticed by searching your just social media and searching who you are is that your family and yourself have a passion for dance.
Yes.
Talk about where this passion comes from and where did it start? Like where did that dancing gene come from? Talk about that a little bit.
We are Jamaican family, so both my parents are from Jamaica. We from New York. We born and raised in New York, a little piece. And literally everybody in my family are dancers. Like, so I grew up, like my dad used to have parties at the crib all the time in New York. So like all his friends, like, and it ain't even no crazy party, like just like dancing parties, everybody dancing, So I remember being a kid, and we still got these like VHS tapes and stuff like that. But as a kid, like they used to pay me like $2. Give me $2, like yo, give me my $2, and I just go in that bitch and start doing whatever, And yeah, we Jamaican, so like music is everything. And I got 5 brothers and sisters, and I'm the baby. Mm-hmm. So like all my brothers dance, all my sisters dance. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it just came.
Follow suit.
It just came.
And his mom can like.
My mom too.
I need to see this.
TikTok. Yeah. She be getting it just as well or better than them.
Yeah. Yo, cause it's me and my sister right, but above me, like me and Monique, like we the 2 youngest, so like we really the dancers. Mm-hmm. But back in the day, they used to kill us off, like before life hit them or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But them 2, like everybody else, like besides like they the OGs of it. Mm-hmm. So
let's actually talk about the relationship with your sister, which I believe her name is Faye.
Yeah,
Monique.
Yeah, Monique Faye. She goes by Faye. Like,
okay.
Yeah, she goes by Faye.
I noticed that you guys have a really tight bond, and you actually at one point, or you still consider her to be one of your role models?
Yeah.
How is that bond with your sister? Because you guys do the TikTok together, but I know it goes a lot deeper than that.
Because she's so gangster with it.
Mhm.
Like that's like that people would mistake us for twins. Like that's
Mhm.
like the female version of me, even though she's like 3 years older than me.
Put her age out like that? Okay, true.
Oh shit.
She gonna listen to this. She heard what he
bad,
said.
dog, my bad. Yeah. Nah, she cool. She confident. Like she good. Like you already know. But I be swaying off track. What'd you ask me about?
It was like how was that relationship with her? Because a lot of people don't have that dynamic with that brother
check
and sister
me out. Like
relationship,
it's real love. Like that's my dog. That's probably my best friend. I done fought her more than I fought anybody in life. She used to beat me up as a kid. Like 2 years ago, we fought over the front seat at the airport. Like petty as shit, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
petty, bro. Like I'm in the front seat. I get out for a second. She said, "I'm taking it." Like, you still
Move your feet, lose your seat.
I'm 29.
I feel
Like
it.
we still doing this. Like, but that's my dog. Like that's my dog, and she's literally that's my role. Like she's swift. Like I done seen her perform
Mhm.
at talent shows. I done seen her perform. Like she's an actor and she does modeling.
Mhm.
She's in a couple. She's real humble about it, but she's in a couple like movies and stuff like that, and living
Do
in
you know?
Cali.
Do you know any of the movies?
She's in Divergent.
Shout out, give us some love.
Divergent. She was in Real Husbands of Hollywood. Kevin
Okay.
Hart. Like she's in all the. You watching TV, you might see a Disney commercial.
Mhm.
That's her. You know what I'm saying? Like she be popping up, but she real humble about it. You know what I'm saying?
So you said she's in Cali right now?
Yeah, she lives in California.
How long
yeah.
she's been there for?
She been there over 10 years.
She went out there to pursue her dream.
To pursue her dream, yeah. I think it's coming up to the 10-year mark. I'm not too sure on that. But yeah, I remember she left me out here, man. And I actually went out there, and I used to live in Cali too. I went and lived out there for a little bit, but too much of anybody. Like we used to argue a little
Right.
bit. So I'm like, man,
I love you, but I sometimes need my space. from you,
Yeah,
okay?
that's how you know it's real. Like she gonna tell me the truth, I'm gonna tell her the truth. Like best friends type.
Okay. How does your Jamaican culture background influence your life in general?
Oh
Because
man,
it seems like you're very proud of your culture and where you come from. Explain what that means to you.
oh man, like just the Jamaican culture is just like it's a vibe. Like I love everything about it. The food, the music, like the attitude, like everything about it. When I go to Jamaica, it's just like I feel like I'm chilling. Like it feels like it's a different air. Feels like it's a different vibration. The foods taste better. Right? It's everything about it. Like it's all about the vibrations. Like it ain't too like X, Y, Z or this and that and Babylon this or you got like you just go and if you vibrating good, I and I vibrations. It's good vibrations.
Y'all love to party.
Love the party. You got to party. Yeah. Outside, all that.
I be sleepy. I'm like, ooh, it's the time to go.
Yeah.
So what's your
Party
favorite
shot.
Jamaican? What's your favorite Jamaican dish? What's you talking about
Oxtail,
food?
bro.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, man.
Oxtail.
Oxtail, yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Extra gravy.
Oxtail is
Oh,
gonna
and by
cost
the
you
way-
$100 a plate.
Oh yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. It's expensive. My mom makes not even trying to say it, but that's the best Jamaican food I ever had. And she makes plates every Saturday, so I'm gonna put you in the loop and stuff like that.
Go ahead, shout your mom out. What
Jem's Kitchen. We working on it. Like we real.
Oh,
She be
dang.
chilling with it. Like
Right.
real humble. So
Uh-huh.
it's like we gotta organize everything so people can know about the stuff. Like 'cause everything just be kind of on the low.
Right.
I'm like the world needs to taste this food.
Right.
Like, bro, we need to bless. You know what I'm
You need to
saying?
bless the
I'm
world
a
with that
foodie,
taste.
so I need your mama information.
I got
Yeah, I
you.
need
I
them
got
oxtails
you.
on deck.
I got
definitely
both
need
of y'all.
oxtails.
That-
Okay.
Yo, best ever.
I also noticed by looking at your social media outlets and things like that you have this hashtag, which is YCCL.
Yes,
You
sir.
cannot cheat life. Let's talk about that. Where did you get that catchphrase from? Why do you apply that to your daily life? What's up with that, my guy?
So what that is I got an LLC. It's YCCL. You can't cheat life. As you know, I'm a boxer and like boxing it'll teach you like a lot. And like basically one day I used to have my own gym in Valrico, and me and my homeboy, one of my training partners, we were just chilling, and we were always like life was really good. Like we was doing everything right. Like boom, the working out, this and that, bum. Like everything just felt perfect. Like and then we were just having a deep conversation, and in that conversation, we got to the point like, yeah, bro, like no matter how hard you try, like you can't cheat life, bro. Like you can't. Like this shit's a vibration. You put this out, you gonna get this. You can't cheat it, bro. So anything you try to do to whatever is to you. Like, you know, you put this in, you gonna get this. So why you complaining of how this went? Like, if it's already you. Like, it was so inevitable. Like after we had that convo, I went home. I was just staring in the mirror like, dog, you can't cheat life, bro. Like, I was sitting there like, bro, you like, no matter what, like, so I'm gonna try to make this thing smooth. Like, so we created our own little like boxing. At first we're starting off with like boxing. Like, we have like little YCCL boxing, and I have a couple fighters I train and stuff like that. So yeah, we started off with the boxing part, but at the end of the day, I kind of like I'm really fascinated like with the YMCA, you know, because I remember after Bloomingdale, I would go to the YMCA instead of like going and getting in trouble. So I feel like every young person should have like some type of YMCA that they can go there and learn a skill, or go there, keep them out of trouble, and it still be lit. Because if you look at the YMCA, they got the leading like child care all the way up to the leading senior care. Like, everybody's welcome. Like, you know, the game of basketball was invented at the YMCA. I don't know if people know that. The game of basketball was invented there, volleyball. Like, the YMCA is a vibe. So I kind of like, the end vision is kind of just to create that next YMCA in a way. You know what I'm saying? But
so we've been touching on the fact that you are a boxer, a fighter. So let's just dive into that a little bit more here. When did you get into fighting? When did you get into boxing? When did that come up?
so Bloomingdale,
right? You was beating up on people, weren't you?
Yeah.
Going inside people's heads. Oh, listen. Class of 2011.
2011, yes, sir. 1-1. So, I mean, back in school, like, I always wanted to do karate. Like, I always, like, you know, but my dad was like, I'm not putting you in karate, bro. Like, you're going to get your teeth knocked out. Like, my dad was like, he wanted to, like, you know, he's like, boy, you don't need to do no karate, blah, blah, blah. So I always thought I was a ninja in my head. Like, I always liked, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do flips, back flips, flip off walls and all that. So I always was just doing, like, stuff like that. So then, I'd be losing my train of thought. What was I talking about?
You were talking about
oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, so like, just naturally, bro, like naturally, I just always like slap boxing or like wrestling or fighting, like just doing stuff like that. So at Bloomingdale, I used to have my gloves in the trunk at all times. Like, yo, what's up? Let's box. I used to box. I done boxed the whole Bloomingdale high school, like, and I just was good at it. And at lunch, we used to go in the bathroom and slap box. And we had a list. Like, we had a list of everybody at the lunch table, and like, we had like a list of 1 through whatever. And to get higher on the list, you had to challenge the person that was like in front of you. And then like in slap boxing in the bathroom. So like, I went undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I buzzed everybody. So I'm like, damn, I'm not bad at this. So one day, my homie Brian, shout out Brian. You remember Brian Dow from Bloomingdale?
I probably need to remember faces.
I'll show you.
It's been like 11 years.
Shout out. He's modern day Bruce Lee on Instagram.
Okay,
bet. So one day he came to my house. He's like, bro, I need a ride to the boxing gym, bro. I was like, the boxing gym? I was like, all right, bet, let's go. So then boom, like, we literally drove up to the boxing gym, and I seen him try. I was like, bro, this is lit. So like, you know me, I was a little bit hyper back then. I'm like, I feel like I'll bust everybody in this bitch. Like, you know, like, I'm like, what's up? So like, I went in there. And I started sparring with people, and I naturally did good. Like, I naturally was just off my street stance, hanging with the amateur fighters. And I'm like, damn, you know. So I joined that gym. And then after that gym, I went to a better gym. And then that's when I really got my ass whooped. Shout out Berto. Shout out this guy. His name is Berto. His older brother is actually a world champ right now. I used to train with him. He just fought Erickson Lubin. And his younger brother. So his younger brother is a champ now. But I fought his older brother. So I remember going into Hurricane Boxing Gym back in the day, right? And I'm thinking I'm the shit. I'm busting amateurs at this point. Like, I'm like, I don't need the technique. Like, I'm just nice. Like, boom. Until like I met a real boxer, bro. Like, this dude been boxing since he was like 5 years old, bro. And when I tell you, he whooped me so bad, like, contact flew out my eye, nose bloody, both my lips busted. Like, and I quit. I'm like, bro, I'm like, yo, oh shit. I'm like, my contact, I can't see. I gotta stop. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then after that, I went home, and I'm just like, damn, I never been like challenged like this. Like, do I want to keep doing this? And then I just really stuck with it. I just fell in love.
Who's some of your inspirations?
when it comes to boxing.
Yes, sir.
I love Ali. That was actually my first nickname, Lil Ali, because my personality. They used to call me Lil Ali, a hurricane. And Floyd. Floyd's the GOAT.
Why Floyd?
Floyd, he's just okay. If you want to look at an example of someone who makes the least mistakes, then you want to study. You know, you could study all types of fighters, but like, you know what I'm saying? But Floyd, to me, he makes the least amount of mistakes. So I want to study that, like, you know. And of course, from the outside looking in, like, yeah, he looks like the bad guy sometimes and stuff like that. But like, if he was really the bad guy, like, it would have showed, like, something, like, you know what I'm saying? But
You
yeah,
think
Floyd.
he's too cocky?
I don't think so, because I feel like I feel like he's just defending himself.
Yeah.
Because people are coming at him first, so it's just like he's just answering to me, like, because one thing I respect about him, like his past story, how he grew up in like a 1-room house with like so many brothers and sisters and stuff like that. Like, he really been through it, like, you know, as a black man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always tell people, could you imagine if Floyd, like, no, nothing, but could you imagine if Floyd was a white man? Like, he'll be the king of America.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But his own people and them, everybody want to see him lose. And I love that. And for him to mentally to still be able to go out there and perform under all that pressure and still do it, like, that boy is mentally still never, no drinking, no smoking. Brother, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And of course, he's gonna have a lot of people come at him because he's a successful black. And it might not even be that; it could be like his mouth and stuff like that. But I feel like his mouth only comes to defend itself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So what's next for your boxing career? Where do you want to go with that? What's your end game? What's your end goal?
I was on Team Jamaica, bro. Since I got my dual citizenship, so I was boxing with them. I actually have another fight in Jamaica in December. You know, I was supposed to do the last Olympics that just passed, but COVID came, and then so since COVID came, they only allowed a certain amount of people from every country. Like, the U.S. maybe had like 8 people go. This place had this person. Jamaica, they only allowed 1 person to go to represent the country, and then so they let the heavyweight go. My boy Ricardo, shout out my boy Ricardo, shout that boy out.
Okay. So that's, you know, that lets me know that, you know, if there was an altercation that happens between me and you, you're gonna beat my ass. But listen, I'm gonna call the police. I'm calling the police straight up.
I'm a lover, not a fighter, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like peace. You know.
You are a lover, and you also are still a fighter technically.
Yeah.
But you also like to get into music. Is it
do.
Glee?
Glee, yes, sir.
Glee.
Glee.
Let's see what Glee is giving. Let's see what So Fine is giving.
Okay, bet that.
Which includes right now.
Yes.
Oh, it's a commercial. Okay, no, it's not. There you go.
There you go. That's me right here.
God damn, that girl fine, man. She. There was a time. There was a time. There was a time. There was a time. I see you so fine, girl.
DAB.
I like you. Damn, you shine, girl. You so fine, girl. You so fine, girl. You so fine, girl. You so fine, girl. Girl, you fine. You sweet like wine, girl. Just be mine, girl. We take our time, girl. Then you shine. You such a dime, girl. Just unwind, girl. And pour that wine, girl. Baby, I been thinking about you like all
my
day.
brother right
Baby,
here.
I been waiting for your ass to call me. But you playing with my heart, shuffling my love. Ain't ending from above. You playing hard to get, but I'll never give up. You shining no lights, I want you in my system.
Shout out Almighty.
Baby,
Yes, sir.
come on, let's dine. I want it for your body. Come on, let's wine. Shake, shake, shake. We got so much time. Move your body, follow the love signs. All night, girl, you're mine.
And this how I come back in,
all
right?
night, girl, you fine. I see you. I see you. You so
fine. Yes. sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So vibe got the little island thing
Island
going.
vibe,
I love it.
Beach vibe, yeah.
So tell us, you know, this is an EP, and it looks like there's 6 tracks.
6 tracks
on this EP called Glee.
Glee.
When did you start getting into music? Tell us about that real quick.
All right, so like, literally, I'll be hanging out with my 2 homies, David and Devalson. It's 3 of us. So like, we'll literally go to Esporta and play basketball, right? Boom, boom, boom. And then every night after we're done playing basketball, it's like a ritual. We'll go in the car and we'll just freestyle. We'll put on instrumentals and we just vibe out and just like freestyle. And then like we hear just jamming and like we like, bruh, let's go record one of these songs. Like that So Fine was the first song we recorded. I freestyled that. Like when I heard the beat, I was like, I just freestyled it. And then, you know, so we was like, bro, let's go record it. Like, why not? Boom. And then we just recorded it. And like we got a whole bunch of recordings, like maybe over 200, 300 recordings, because this is an everyday thing. Even to this day, like we got hella shit. We just gotta go record in the studio. But it's really for fun. So yeah, so then it's really for the fun of it. And then David or DeValson, he was like, yo, my homie got a studio. I say, blah. I was like, bro, let's go. And then we went and recorded it. And then I used to do security at this club in St. Pete called Ruby's. And then I was like, yo, can we perform? And then we F around, went on stage and performed. Like it was lit. It was lit. Good vibrations.
Where can people find your music? Where can people download the music? And where can people find you at?
You can find the music, I believe, on all streams, and the album is called Glee. Like Glee, like Kodak, Florida. Glee, yeah, Glee. Like we just having fun, like
right.
You know what I'm saying. So yeah, it's called Glee, and so my middle name is Ian, and then so we got Almighty, and then Ian, and then there's David 1.0, and we just add the 1.0, so it's called Almighty Ian 1.0. So if you search Almighty Ian 1.0, you'll find the whole EP and stuff like that.
What's your social media handles?
At Malcolm Peck.
Okay. Where can they find you at on TikTok? TikTok. I'm still trying to get the hang of that, yo. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, but I think it's Malcolm Peck as well. Okay. Y'all Malcolm make sure y'all check my boy out on all social media platforms that you can think of. This man is out here making it happen. Matter of fact, that was cool. One more time.
You don't know, we're live on a radio show, man. Yeah, man. You don't know the vibes.
We're going to actually switch gears here. I just want to talk about my boy, Jude.
Well, I've been on this show for 2 years now.
Jude. Listen, I have a speech.
We talk almost every
We
week.
do. I have a speech impediment. The Hillsborough County school system failed me. Bloomingdale, I need to have a conversation with you, my God. Anyway, the last time around we talked about, your beard company and your massage company as well, but there's a couple of things that definitely has changed since then. One of those big things that have changed, the last time this guy was here, he was actually recently engaged, and now he has transitioned to being married and also being a future father. Let's talk about the marriage, and let's also talk about the future fatherhood that you are going to be expecting here soon.
All right, appreciate it. So the marriage is going great, I'm not Jamaican, but can I say it?
Damn, that's what he wants to.
But nah, the marriage is going. It's amazing. Yeah, we built a good foundation. Dating, so now like it was kind of like we were married while we were dating. So like now it's just like I don't even know how to say it. It's great. So everything's going good. Basically just married my best friend. So it's amazing. The fatherhood part, it's still setting in. I got a good 3 weeks.
3 weeks, that's crazy.
Yeah, I thought my pull-out game was a little too quicker than that, but
Jelly, you are a parent. Can you give him any advice on parenthood?
I mean, you can never be fully prepared to be a parent. So you're just going to learn as you go. It's going to be amazing. All the sleepless nights, it's going to be worth it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations for real.
Yeah, I'm excited. Everyone's asking me, "Oh, are you ready? You ready?" I'm like, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? But I tell them, same thing. Like, you'll never be as ready as you think you are. So even now, like I'm just, we're both just more excited to see the baby come out. Yeah, we got about 3 weeks. We just hit the 37-week mark today.
Boy or girl?
when this episode come out?
It's not coming up for a while, actually.
Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl. Yeah.
Congratulations
Supposed to be
on
like
that.
this proud. Thank you. I'm gonna let the girl.
Baby girl gonna run all over you.
Appreciate it.
Well,
Yeah.
we here at the Get Ready for a Podcast want to congratulate you on that successful marriage and also the healthy baby girl that's going to come into this world. And I hope you have a phenomenal time doing that.
Thank you.
Also, let's just touch on a little bit. You know, last time you were here, you know, your business was up and running and you were making adjustments and making things happen. How has that gone with your oil business and your massage company? How has that go? Give us the company name and all that jazz.
So with King's Essential Beard Oil, the business is it's taking it took a break to basically take a step back and redo everything. So we're back now. We just relaunched probably a month ago, and the massage business it's going really good. It's going really good. I'm expanding more onto more of the physical therapy part. I've incorporated more services into my massage business. So for anyone, you know, out there listening, I'm mobile. So I just come to the people. With this whole monkeypox ordeal, I've been kind of like sitting back a little bit just to see, you know, if I see any bumps, I'm kind of like, hey.
Yeah, safety first. Safety first. That's proper.
I'm still need that deposit down, but you know, I'm
And
probably
he does give off a warning and concern regarding if you are showing any bumps and stuff like that. Make sure you check out his social media, his stories. He does indicate that. So this ain't no surprise. This ain't nothing new.
Right. Yeah. So other than that, man, it's been going good. I've been mostly focusing on expanding it, of course. Dealing now with more so events and corporate massages versus just in-home one-on-ones. But yeah, it's going great. Oh, the massage business is called Creative Touch Mobile Massage.
Okay. How do you handle difficult clients or things like that? Give the people a word on how you handle difficult clients.
Shoot. Yeah, to tell them, hey man, this ain't that type of massage you trying to get.
You get them kind of clients that try to.
Do I? Yeah. And it's you'd be surprised. It's I think the last one I had was an older lady,
Oh my god.
and hey, Shawty had money, but
She wanted that warm embrace.
definitely, and I just wasn't with it.
I think it's because
It would have been me. I would have. How much was she gonna pay? Over $100. She got me over there.
so.
No.
So
But then I'd be like Magic Mike.
Yep,
and,
exactly.
Nah, hey, look on Instagram, the reels on Instagram, it look all fun and games until like you actually in that situation. I was like,
it's a lot of work. Yeah.
look, I think I was massaging her, and then I flipped her over, and it's the older white lady. Started to put her race out, but yeah, she
Caucasian.
the Caucasus race, but yeah, she had she had money, and but she, yeah, it just.
it was weird.
I would have put
the
my
vibe was weird.
I would put my hand out like this. Podcast. I'm extending my hand, and she put that money in her hand. It's gonna happen regardless.
This
of the
man is a
situation.
married man.
I understand.
He ain't
his,
going there.
I
Facts.
understand his situation, but I'm talking about me. What
So
I
you
was
gonna be a
this-
massage
This
whore?
was the thing. This was
yes. I would do everything I need to do to get that money.
Nah, this was the thing too. Like my biggest thing was being black in America
Mm-hmm.
and a black man
Mm-hmm.
dealing with an older
That's true.
Facts.
white lady.
Facts.
Even if I was single, if I had went for it, I don't know. First of all, I wouldn't because you know I appreciate my license. But if I was that type of person to go for it, like you don't know that type of the outcome to that type of situation.
Facts.
So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just head out and like after
it
that,
professional.
it was awkward. I was like, hey, I'm gonna head out, and then so yeah, I'll hit you up later, and I was like, no, you're not. So yeah, I had to put my wife in. I was like, hey, yeah, Sheila, what you doing later on today? I was like, oh, I'm taking my wife to work, and then
My wife.
Capitalized wife.
right. So then after that, she hit me up recently, and I was telling her like, yeah, that type of situation it gets hard because you don't know how to confront them about it because they don't seem embarrassed and they don't seem.
You ever? My bad. I didn't mean. To
No,
cut
you good, you
bro.
good.
It just popped in my head. You ever seen them people on like them dudes on Instagram that be
That's
going
what I was about to talk
extra?
about.
Like
Yeah.
they be doing like a massage, bro. Like it's dang there, like
look, it's,
You know,
so they doing it the right way because they marketing it to where it's not being paid. So technically, let me see how Florida law doing it. It's technically what we were taught in school was certain areas needed to be covered. How they're doing it, they smart. It doesn't matter what you cover it with.
Oh wow.
So like, even if it's like a little towelette, none of all that, it's still go. But yeah, it's, you know, when I was single, so when I was like first getting to massage, like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do these type of massages. You know, this bank. But after a while, I was like, yeah, it's my, I guess my morale kind of it kicked in. It was like, no, this.
it's a whole spiritual connection in a way. Like
It is, and even now, like so how I got into massage was I tried to my grandmother's sick. We're from Haiti, so my grandmother's sick and she's in Haiti. No, I appreciate, you know.
Yeah,
y'all
so-
got a bit of oxtail, but you know,
Oh,
come to the right. So I don't know, but no, like it's she had a stroke and a heart attack at the same time, and she had dementia at the same time. So she was kind of like, she's basically bedbound, and she had an occupational therapist and a PT, like a physical therapist that would come in and help her out. So I don't know if anyone knows about the status of Haiti right now. It's very chaotic. So that doctor couldn't see her anymore, and like she's not as getting, you know, she's not doing too well because of that. So my thing was I wanted to be there for, that inspired me to be there for others who have that same situation. Like, I don't know, like elderly women, they other than that lady, they really, it's like I see my grandmother in them. So I wanted to do more of a rehab and occupational therapy. So massage therapy was a way to get in. So I realized that now I work at a chiropractor's office. Doing more of a therapeutic, clinical type of massages does me more justice than doing just a regular like spa. Like, I just want to feel good massage. Even though regardless, like my biggest thing was if my client leaves the table feeling better than they got on, that's perfect for me. So if any of y'all ever get massages, don't ever apologize for sleeping. That's a compliment to us. That means we did our job. So, you know, snore as much as you need to. You know?
that didn't happen to me before. I done been out.
Yeah.
Gone.
Just to piggyback on the statement here, once again, I would have looked that white lady in the face and got that money and looked her husband in the face and said, I did what I need to do, and walked at the front door. But anyway, next statement here. Let's discuss your new project, which is Healing of the Black Man.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What's up with that? What's going on with that?
So I'm a very I'm a advocate for mental health, and especially in our community, because I feel that our community very much needs it. We always sweep stuff under the rug, also sleep stuff under the rug, just to deal with anything that's been going on. So I've been in the mental health field since 2015. So to me, it's fun. It's I like psychology, I like all that stuff. So I wanted to, after like probably close to 5 years ago, I went on a little like 1 year hiatus. I was single. I was just trying to like date myself and try to heal myself from like past relationships, stuff like that. So I really took how can I say it? I took notes and things of what helped me therapeutically. So like another thing is like our community doesn't really like going to an actual therapist. Whether we have the money for it or not, we just don't. It's kind of like
It's like frowned upon.
yeah, it's like
make you look soft or something. Like
Yeah, it makes you look
got a
soft.
Therapist, yeah.
right, and then you got other people who don't really feel as comfortable dealing like talking to people about like, especially a stranger, about how they feel. So I went around. That's what I'm doing now. The project is basically about broadcasting black men, how they deal with their own healing and the unorthodox way of therapy. Like for you, boxing, going to the gym, even dancing is, from what I'm hearing, is a way of, you know, therapy.
Yeah, correct.
For me, I like playing in my garden. I like painting. I do poetry. I write. So I do stuff like that. Some people are going to the massages once a week, getting the therapy out. So like my thing is like dealing with black men. How do they get the therapeutic release without actually going into like a therapeutic setting? And also letting them know like, hey, you know, just because you don't go to an actual clinic doesn't mean you don't have like, you still can go. It doesn't. It's not a problem. Like I was even looking for a therapist, so you still can go. Is just understand like your mental health is what's most important. And I wanted to go back to that status you posted about
Working as a peasant as well, you're a king.
Not that one, the first one about the greatest fighter.
Oh, he said the best fighters are the ones who ain't trying to hurt anyone.
Right.
Well,
So
I'm not trying to hurt anyone. Excuse me.
So I read this book about it's called the Art of Peace, and it's about the guy who wrote it is a Japanese samurai, and he was saying that a lot of people think samurai means like fighting, and it's actually you're a fighter of peace. So he was like, when you fight, your main objective is to disable or disable not like disable, but you know like
Bring the peace.
Bring the peace, right? So if I'm coming at you like trying to like you know get at you, your objective is to subdue me without harm. So I think that's what I got from that status is the best fighters don't really fight to cause harm. And when you said like, oh yeah, people can manipulate you by using your anger, I got that too. So that's how I was not growing up, but in a weird period of my time. So the status of healing with the black man is more so like getting people to understand that healing is a process. You're not ever going to be 100% healed. You could be healed from a certain aspect of your life or a certain area in your life, but there's always something that still needs work at. So letting people know like, hey, just because you may have slipped up at this point in time doesn't mean like you're messing up. Like healing is a process. So that's basically it.
So where can people find out like more information about this new project that you're working on here?
The new project, you can find it on Instagram. It's called at Healing of the Black Man. There's going to be a couple of videos and projects, visual projects coming out. It's also going to be turned into a book that's going to be released May or June of next year, because I think that's Men's Mental Health Month. So I'll be releasing that book then. It's a poetry book, so I'll be releasing that then.
Nice.
Speaking of poetry, you know, me and Jelly I'm going to read one and she's going to read one of some poems that you may have wrote one day in your life. And we just want to get some insight on these two poems. Okay. I'm going to go first, and it looks like the poem is called Happiness, Forgiveness, Growth, and Acceptance. So let me get my poetry on. Oh, really? Okay, don't put me on the spot. Okay. Pain hurts sometimes, but the grudge makes it worse. Being free and letting go is easier said than done. Our summertime shenanigans packed with adventure and fun ended quicker than a bullet shot out of a gun. But forgiveness is key. The key to the door of my everlasting happiness, and forgiving you. We live, we learn, but we shall never repeat. I will miss you dearly, but now I have to stand on my own 2 feet.
That's
Sound deep, yeah. Hey, I wrote that. That's crazy.
Oh,
Yes, to get ready for a podcast, crew and production found this information. We want to know what was going on with that. Where did you? What happened there, sir?
Question: what year was that?
It doesn't say. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't say that at all.
Okay,
but it was one of them years.
I guess I was going through a summer fling and it didn't end well. That's what it sounded like. But yeah, I mean, most of my traumas in general came from relationships and dealing with certain people. So that probably was. So I really elaborate a lot in my poetry whenever I'm going through something or whatever's on my mind or what I'm feeling at that moment. So I guess old girl did me dirty and I needed to express it. But yeah, that was deep. okay, you know, that's what's up, Jude. That's hey, but yeah, no, it's definitely has to do with somebody doing me dirty. And
my favorite line is, "I will miss you dearly, but now I have to stand on my own 2 feet."
yeah, so my little problem I had back then was I was very codependent. So if I'm emotionally invested in you, and I would forgive you over and over for something you did, like over and over, if I'm in that mindset. And then so I think my balls dropped, and I had the boss to say, "Hey, this ain't working out, so I'm gonna miss you, but I gotta
stand 10 toes.
Gotta move on.
Yeah.
right."
My girl Jelly has one as well. Jelly, whenever you're ready, just let me know. Snap, snap, snap.
See, I'm gonna try to say this without messing up. Okay.
Okay.
I don't want to read the title because I feel like it's gonna give it away.
Okay, go ahead. Go
All
ahead.
right. Just like Jodeci, I've been feeding for you. To have your essence on the tip of my taste buds. The notation of you makes my mouth water. We can invite your homegirls too. There's enough room for you all. Get butt naked and drench in this white creamy. Wait, get y'all minds out of y'all pants. I'm just talking about my chicken tenders and ranch.
Okay.
I'm blown.
Yes,
snap,
it's
snap,
titled Chicken Tenders and Ranch.
I'm
Snap,
blown.
snap,
But I could. Yeah, that's raw. That's
So
raw.
okay, so I did.
That's raw.
I did. I'm actually bringing it back soon. I did this game on IG where I did this. It's called Riddle Me This. So I will ask people to drop a topic, and I'll write a poem about it,
Okay.
and they will have to guess what the poem was about. So, dang.
I like that one. It had me at first. I'm like, oh, where is this going?
Yeah, it had me too because I was like, I wrote that. But yeah, yeah. So I will write like certain poems, and to where it throws them off in the middle of it or in the beginning, and then circles back to what it was about. So when you read a poem again, it's like, oh, he really is talking about chicken tenders. So I think I wrote one about.
See what the poem it did. It took you on a journey.
Yeah.
And you thought the journey was going to end dark and demonic and lustful and nasty, but you realize it's about food.
Goddamn chicken tenders.
I'm like, where's this an orgy? What's going on?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I wrote that. All right, no.
Snap, 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 snap. Once again, shout out to the production company of Get Ready for a Podcast.
I kind of want to
which
hear
is
it
me.
again now, like, cause my
So I
brain-
actually do have a erotic poetry book coming out for Valentine's Day next year coming
Okay.
down. So
That's
let me
gangsta.
see if I have
Do you do like
spoken word.
yeah. Do you
So I always labeled myself as a writer. I'm this year actually I'm trying to get out. That's what the project is about too. I'm trying to get out of that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be more vocal. Because I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but when you hear your own voice, you're like, it's disgusting.
it's
So-
kind of like you're naked like on stage and
yeah, it's like
you're like, oh, but
this
it's you have really good stuff, like really
thank
good
you.
poetry. So
Yes.
I would definitely encourage you to do it, and I'll be out there supporting.
appreciate it.
Snap, 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 snap. Last question for you before we just move on to a couple hot topics here.
Yes.
You are also you have a child on the way, but you also are a parent of plants. Let's talk about that journey of watering flowers and digging soil and watching plants die and then some live.
Yeah,
How is that journey of
that was
life?
a heartbreak. Yeah, it I don't know where it started. My mom actually has a whole backyard full of just plants she just buys. So then I've always been interested in plants. So one day after work, I was like, let me buy this plant. It's like this little Hopi something, and I named him Junior after me. So I because so there's a trick and like an affirmation trick to where you buy something like a plant that grows. So anything that grows. So you buy a plant and you name it after yourself, and you speak positivity to it. And every time you speak positivity to the plant, you're technically speaking it to your subconscious self.
Wow.
So that's why I started. And this was in the process of I was getting ready to, for the wedding and all that stuff. So, life and neglect, little man just died. And yeah.
No, not Junior, dog.
Nah, it I thought I could save it because we moved out. I moved out my parents' spot after that. So I although, my mom been watering, so, he'll be all right. But I saw him limping. I was like, nah, you ain't doing too good. So I took him out, put him in my house, and then I watered him, but it was like too far gone. So he died. And then I kind of like gave up a little bit. But then I got another plant. I got 3 or 4 other plants. And I don't know, it just seeing something grow at your command is very like you literally have to take care of this thing or it just dies. So seeing that grow, I was just like, okay, this is what's up.
That's dope.
So the same pot that Junior died in, another plant grew out of that. So I was like, dang. So I call it Phoenix, because the Phoenix represents the a rebirth. So out of the ashes, something is born. So I called it Phoenix. But yeah, they're doing great now. I'm make sure I take care of them. But yeah, I just have a nat, like I just started having a love of a green thumb, and I found out through my sister that my grandfather actually had his own garden as well. And my last name is Bartholomew, so our last name means farmer. So I found that out too. So yeah, man, just being around nature itself is very calming. It's very therapeutic. I don't know if you guys know, like if you the term grounding, if you like take your shoes off, and so it's very like you just naturally get happy just being in nature.
My crystal in my pocket all the time.
Yeah, see,
rose quartz, bro. I be on that, bro. Yeah.
I got my blue crystal
I do a little
on.
bit
I don't know
of
what it's called though.
Indoor growing in my indoor tent, so I can definitely relate. And like playing music, like some people might think you're a little
it's a
crazy,
must.
but like playing music for them, like I swear I be seeing my little plants
They be
It's
jamming.
dancing or
literally that
something.
vibration, like
Yeah.
because people don't understand, like that's why people always like, oh yeah, rap music is blah 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 doing this. There's a frequency in every sound. So, like if you want to get amped, you'll listen to like I'm gonna go way back. I'll listen to these new rappers, but Lil Jon, and like you want to get crunk, you listen to them. If you want to get, if you're trying to be sad, hit some. If you're trying to be vengeful, hit some Jasmine Sullivan. If it's certain things where like right. So that's
They say what classical music's like the best for them, right?
Yeah, even with the as a that baby has been listening to classical music, but even as when you're pregnant, listening to classical music, the baby they say gets smarter.
So where can people find you on your social media outlets?
My personal
Give
page.
them all of them. No, all of them. Every last one. You got a couple of things going on, so give them every last one of them.
Okay, personal page. At bearded_Shinobi, BEARDED_SHINOBI. My massage page is creative, KREYATIF, touch massage. And my beard oil is King's Essential Beard Oil, all together. And for the Healing of the Black Man is literally at Healing of the Black Man.
Once again, I want you guys to support my man on all platforms and everything that he does. Once again, the Get Ready for a Podcast wants to congratulate you on all your success and your future success and your current success.
Thank you.
Before we wrap up this show, we're going to actually talk about 2 hot topics that are kind of out there in the media right now. I thought this one would be like, because this man likes to dance and stuff like that. It's about Chris Brown.
Okay.
Breezy.
Chris Brown asked a question if he deserves a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Absolutely.
Why?
He's like, bro, he's the GOAT.
A go to
That's
what?
Breezy, like entertainment.
Okay, keep going.
Who else is on the stage doing backflips and this and that? Then like that man, if he never would have hit Rihanna, let's be real.
We don't co-sign domestic violence.
We don't co-sign that. We you know what I'm saying? If he never would have did that, like just going, because I feel like that messed him up mentally as well. Like he got famous too young, like you know what I'm saying? So like he had to make all his mistakes in front of the camera. I'm pretty sure half these niggas that's condoning him done did worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he made a mistake. And I remember because I went to a Chris Brown concert in the house. Well, after everybody wrote him off, I went to a Chris Brown concert in the House of Blues. It cost me like $20. I was like, it's a Chris Brown concert for $20. Everybody hated him. So I'm right in front of the stage, and this nigga, he right in front of me, and he's going hard for us 20 people. Like
That's
20,
what's
30,
up.
50 people in there. He going hard.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
So he
human.
had to,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He had to build his way back up, and then still to be on top like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shoot.
and like, to me, he's a good artist. Like if you're looking at it from an art perspective, like his swag, like everything about him is like a.
He has a wide range of stuff. Like he's a good. I ain't gonna say rapper. He can rap.
He could rap. He might bust you on the basketball court. Like
Right.
he might, like, you
a
know what I'm
triple
saying? Like yeah, like he just like he a kid. Like I'm not like a kid, but
Right.
like he
Yeah.
living his life. Like you know.
I would compare. Okay, I'm not going to compare him to him because he's not him, but he's like on Michael Jackson level to me. Like being able to sing, to dance. He's just a great performer overall. He's sold over like 40 million
What?
albums.
If he never would have hit Rihanna, bro, that nigga.
I love some Chris Brown. Like aside from the whole Rihanna thing,
Yeah.
I feel like he deserves a second chance. BET and all them, they need to invite him
They
to
never
their shows.
forgave him.
Yeah,
they never.
never-
but
he's never-
I
he was
don't.
never
I don't
forgiven.
think I don't think they're ever going to forgive him for that.
And
I think that's going to follow him.
That's
for the
that
rest
one
of his
thing
life.
that they could hold on to him about.
But I
like,
think I would rather him try to just recognize that's what it is, because sometimes he asks his people questions like he doesn't know the reason why. You know the reason why. You just think that everybody should have forgiven you by now, and that's not how life works. And definitely the public opinion, the judge or the judge, jury, execution, and they ain't forgive you anytime soon for that, homeboy.
like
Did we get your opinion on that at all?
No, I think he does. I'll say in a few years, but I think he does.
It done being like almost.
he been in the.
he has been trying
Okay.
so
Have
hard.
you saying I
Have
could
Have
be
you seen
16?
how he interacts with his fans lately?
What?
Like he's really putting in the effort. He has
Yeah.
a daughter. You know what I'm
Like,
saying? Like
bruh,
And
the
he now
Rihanna
knows.
thing messed him. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
up.
because I'll say this. Does Mike Tyson have a star?
I don't know.
Kale's got a star.
Who? Kels?
R. Kelly.
If they did, they probably went up and pulled that bitch.
Cause
the
they
fuck up.
took
Excuse my
bills.
language.
They took bills up.
Ah man.
I feel like this. No one in their right mind condones domestic violence at all. But I do feel that. With the Chris situation, like, bro, this was probably about 10 plus years ago. I didn't even remember that until you brought it up.
Feel me?
I feel like Chris, from his younger career, from the beginning of his career, because I don't know if y'all know this, but him and T-Pain got signed at the same time.
Yeah.
With Jive Records. And I feel like that was back in 2005. So we've been rocking this dude. It's about to be 20 years, like in 3 years. So it's like,
And another thing for me too, like it's like okay, he got famous so young, and sometimes that could be a bad thing because it's like okay, you still gotta grow up, and it's like so now you gang banging, bro. We seen you when you was 16, my guy. Like you ain't gotta be doing all that, like you know what I'm saying. You could still be that guy without having to be gang banging and like come on, when you turn blood, my guy. Like now, like we seen you at 16, my nigga.
So to
You feel me?
piggyback off of that, so the Neighborhood Talk, Chris Brown did tweet, and I think Jada kind of mentioned that he has not been invited to perform at any award shows in years, even the BET, which the BET is not black owned anymore, so that probably
BET
is
trash.
added.
What?
And he was confused on why he doesn't get invited, and this was my statement when I stated where he act like he doesn't know why they're not inviting him. For the public opinion, it just wouldn't look right, unfortunately, that you have a domestic violence situation where there's pictures of your victim everywhere, and she's also a mega star as well. They just, nobody in their right mind can take that risk, and it's just not BT, it's all across the board. If I had my own award show, I don't know if I would let him perform, because there's children, and it's like you have to.
So-
I feel like you're being really biased.
So
against
we're-
him.
No, because I like Chris Brown. I really do. It's just that for the public opinion, if an award show would have him on, the first thing would say, "How the hell are you gonna have this domestic violence abuse?"
So
on
we're
there?"
gonna invite Meg,
Meg.
the stallion,
Mm-hmm.
who lied.
Lied on
that
my
has,
boy
that
Tory,
has not
boy.
been proven yet.
She, bro, they be, bro.
They dropped.
Hold on,
At the
for
end of the day,
legal
bro.
reasons, that is what's supposed to use?
Alleged?
Allegedly.
Okay, you're right. My bad.
Allegedly. They're trying to get me sued in here.
We all know it. Booyaka. Nah, we all knew what time it was with that, man. Like,
Because my thing is this: if that was the certified case, Tory would be getting the same treatment that Chris would be getting.
And
Chris-
I think,
Chris
but
put-
I thought he got that kind of treatment in the
For
beginning.
like-
I don't
for like
think,
3
and
months.
also on top of that, the case is not over, and I think people are just waiting for the verdict to be set to be able to deem him. Because if the verdict does come back that possibly that this took place allegedly, I think they will start treating him. Because you don't see Tory Lanez on no award ceremonies. He's not collecting even a BT. I've never seen that man perform even on the hip hop awards ever. So he's still getting a lot of repercussions from that.
Chris Brown was a child. Like in his first couple of music videos, he wasn't even like he would pretend to kiss a girl. I can't kiss him yet. You know what I'm saying? So everybody loved him as that. It's like, bro, the man grew up now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not condoning hitting women and stuff like that. But like the man, like, you know, he's not the 16-year-old. Like he grew up and the spotlight's on him. So it's like, okay, now when he goes to interviews, he doesn't know how to handle the interviews. He's breaking stuff in the interview because they gonna purposely ask him certain questions to get him aggravated and be like, oh my God, look at him, he's an angry guy. Like, no, he don't know himself yet. Now I guarantee you he's not gonna break stuff no more. Like he's in his 30s now with a whole kid. But y'all caught him when he was a jit. What jit ain't bad?
And I think it goes, like you said, it goes for like, I feel like you're not giving them a second chance. Like, dude made a mistake at a young age, regardless if, like,
in life you're not guaranteed to get a second chance.
True, but I feel like my thing is this: as a business owner, I understand if you have somebody coming in, like your audience is everything. Money is as well. So. Because he's on tour now.
Yeah, he on tour.
Chris is on tour with Lil Baby?
Yeah.
So it's like, I think he's starting to get out of that whole repercussion ordeal. I would say, like, I think 40 songs on the album is kind of a little too much. Can we please go back to 10, please? But
so Chris Brown, we wish you all the success in your endeavors. You know, guys, this has been another episode of the Get Ready For It podcast, coming to you live and in color. I'm the Amazing King. Make sure you follow me at Get Ready For It _1 for the podcast page, and Amazing I Am _ as well. Jelly, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on IG, JellyBelly603.
Malcolm, you as well. Where can they find you at, my boy?
Just on IG as Malcolm Peck. You can see some of my fights on YouTube, Malcolm Peck fighting or something like that. You probably find some.
And then my boy? Where can they find you?
Bearded _Shinobi.
Oh, he done said all 100. One more, give him the personal one. Give him the personal one. The personal one.
Personal?
Yeah, personal.
Yeah, Bearded _Shinobi. BEARDED _SHINOBI.
There we go. That's a wrap, y'all. Get ready for it.